Hey Brick fans, this is Dave from Brick 101, and today I'm reviewing the McFarlane Toys Five Nights at Freddy's set, Paper Pals Party, with Withered Bonnie. This set is number 12822, contains 110 pieces, and retails for about $15 in the United States. There's a link in the description where you can buy this set online. Many thanks to McFarlane Toys for sending me this set for free to review. As a reminder, we are currently running a giveaway for the Nightmare Bonnie, Phantom Balloon Boy, and Withered Freddy sets, since McFarlane Toys sent me an extra copy of those. There's a link in the description where you can go enter that contest if you are 13 years or older and live in the United States. First up, let's take a look at Withered Bonnie. I'm really excited to finally get Withered Bonnie. Definitely, I feel Withered Bonnie is one of the most iconic animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The missing face just really sells it as a unique, creepy animatronic. So really great to finally get Withered Bonnie from McFarlane Toys. As usual, the details are pretty spot on. Of course, there's a new mold for the top of the head here, which incorporates Bonnie's ears, as well as the endoskeleton interior. We've got a new piece for the left arm, which has all those dangling wires. It's similar but different to the dangling wires we got from Withered Chica. The endoskeleton hand on the right side is the same as the toy animatronics and other animatronics with an exposed endoskeleton hand. The left foot is a new piece. It is similar to other endoskeleton-y feet that we've seen, but the toes are a little more separated and pronounced for a three-toe version. So yeah, they really got a great job with all the details. The only thing I would possibly say could improve this is if on the upper right leg, maybe they painted on a little bit of damage as they did with Withered Freddy. But other than that, this is spot on, great representation of Withered Bonnie. Definitely a highlight of the line, and I think the reason a lot of people will be getting this set. So here's a quick comparison of Withered Bonnie's foot and Withered Foxy's feet. So you can see Bonnie's foot has little bumps on the toes, as well as the toes being a little more separated. So they decided to remake the mold for this, I guess. Nice to always get different variations, but just interesting to note. whereas I think they could have easily put one of the existing endoskeleton feet, like from Withered Foxy there, and everyone been fine with it, but they went that extra step. And here you can compare Withered Bonnie to Withered Chica. Obviously the main difference in the arm is where the wires are coming out. It's a segment higher on Withered Bonnie, and the exact shape of the wires is a little bit different, though it looks a little bit similar to Chica's right arm wires. And again, just showing Withered Freddy for those painted on damage on the upper legs. Again, I think that would have been the only thing that could have taken this Withered Bonnie model a little bit higher to the top, would have been some painted on damage on the upper right leg. But really pretty phenomenal figure overall. And here's a nice group shot of all of the bunny animatronics we've gotten so far. Normal Bonnie, Withered Bonnie, Toy Bonnie, Springtrap, Shadow Bonnie, Nightmare Bonnie, so many Bonnies. Now that we have Withered Bonnie, we've almost completed the full lineup of animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. We've got most of the Withered animatronics, all of the toy animatronics, some of the weird one-offs like Puppet and Balloon Boy, as well as a couple hallucinations. The only things we're really missing at this point are Withered Golden Freddy, which is not that much different than regular Golden Freddy, but still technically different. Balloon Girl, if you count that, and Endo 02, the endoskeleton with those different ears. So those three, I think, are the only animatronics we're missing in any form from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Maybe we'll get an office set with those in it. That would work really well, since that's where Balloon Girl and Withered Golden Freddy both show up, and Endo 2 could maybe be coming out of event or something. If there's another wave of McFarlane Toys Five Nights at Freddy's set, there's a small prediction for you.
Hey, well thanks everybody for coming out to the first Creepy Bunny Bonfire Sing-Along. Thanks to Bonnie here for bringing his guitar so we can all sing songs and have lots of fun. Hoo-hoo! Now I think we're all accounted for, so let's start singing that song number 1. Bonnie, Bunny, Bunny, we're all Bonnie Bunnies. Don't forget Bon Bon! Ah, the flames, I'm burning!
However, Withered Bonnie is not the only character we get in this set. We also finally get the Paper Pals! Doo-doo-doo-doo! So these are all really well done. They're hard plastic for the main head and body, with a little more flexible plastic for the arms and legs. The color on these is all really great. Really look super accurate to their look from the game. Here we have the Paper Pal of Balloon Boy. This is the one that seems to maybe move in the game. It disappears here and shows up in the office. Really great detailing on this Paper Pal. Next up we have the Bonnie Paper Pal, looking great with the purple details for the ears and the arms, and great black printing on it. Interesting that, you know, it's kind of almost a crying child look as well. There are theories about this Paper Pal based on the fact that one eye is lit up and the fact that it's crying. Not going to go into that, but looks great here. Perfect recreation from the game. And last but not least, we have the Freddy Fazbear Paper Pal, looking phenomenal. A little more detailed than the others because it's got ears and a hat and a little more going on in the face. But yeah, just great work throughout on all three of these Paper Pals. McFarlane Toys definitely put in the full amount of effort here. They could have easily just made these as stickers and just kind of had this been quick write-off room, but they really went the full mile to make these Paper Pals great representations of the things from the game. So I think lots of people are really going to enjoy having all three of these Paper Pals.
Okay guys, we had a hard day at work. Now let's celebrate by eating this comically oversized steak, like Fred Flintstone. Woo! Don't eat the steak! We are the ghosts of your future! We became flat because we ate the steak! It's cursed! So, if we don't eat the steak, won't that create a time paradox? Because then you won't be able to warn us to not eat the steak? We didn't think about that! Don't eat it! Nom 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 nom. Oh no, we couldn't stop ourselves. Woo!
Looking at the build itself, there's not a lot going on in this party room. We've got a little bit of wall with the Paper Pals attached, some balloons in the corner, some posters on the wall, which are stickers, and then a table with presents. This table is definitely an upgrade over the last table we got in a party room set, where it had really spindly legs. These legs are a lot more stable and secure. The presents are also slightly different. We have two that are the same as we've gotten before with the bow on top, and then the other two don't have bows, so they just connect to the bottom. What's nice about these is these tiles actually stick to the boxes a lot better, whereas the tiles with the bows definitely tend to lift up off of the boxes, which is a minor annoyance. So it'd be interesting if in the future they added a bow piece on top of one of these. That might work better than the all-in-one piece. But you get 4 different colors, so lots of presents to give out and stuff like that. And since no McFarlane Toys review on Brick 101 would be complete without talking about some minor irritating inconsistency, let's talk about wall stripes again. So if you remember in my Withered Freddy and a little bit of wall review, I talked about how the height of the wall was different so that the stripes didn't line up when you put it next to other sets from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This stripe height is the same as that one, so it is off of most of them. So if you pull like the Party Room 1 set over here, you see this stripe is 1 taller. So you could fix that by taking this one plate off the bottom all the way around. But the other thing that they changed is they changed the color of the stripe outside of the checker. So on this set, it is black, whereas on all the other sets, it was dark gray. And those are 2 distinct colors in the McFarlane Toys palette. You might not be able to tell from this, but it does not match. It doesn't even match the color of the recent Withered Freddy stripe, dark gray versus black. So I don't know, why they do that, but it's a little mind-boggling, a little crazy making. So across several waves of McFarlane Toys sets, we've now accumulated 9 different locations from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Here's an approximate positioning of them relative to the map. So back here in this corner, we have the game area and the prize corner. Might actually be more oriented like that. So those two are part of the same room. They don't necessarily line up perfectly, but over in that area. Going back, there would be a main hallway with the restrooms. Somebody in one of my previous videos pointed out that the Withered Freddy set, even though it says it's party room, that poster is only seen in the main hallway next to the restrooms, so that should actually go back there. Parts and service is over here. Again, might be oriented more like this for the door to line up, but just so you can see it, going over there. Then we have this new set with Withered Bonnie, Party Paper Pals. This is Party Room 4, so it would go there. Party Room 1, which we previously got with Toy Freddy, goes over here. 2 and 3 would slot in there, or is it 2, 3? And then down to where the main office would be, we've got the Shadow Bonnie office doorway, and we've got left and right air vents, though of course McFarlane mixed them up in terms of who's coming out of which one, but it's pretty easy to fix. So still a long way from having a full layout of a pizzeria, but just kind of shows you approximate areas where they would all be in relation to each other in the game. Overall, I think this is a great set for Five Nights at Freddy's fans. It gets you Withered Bonnie and the 3 Paper Pals, all of which are really well designed, as well as a little bit more of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 pizzeria. The new table design is spot on. The new gift box for the lower gift box works well. The stripe color annoys me, but that's a really, really minor thing. So overall, definitely worth a buy if you're into Five Nights at Freddy's. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to Brick 101, and check out all my other Five Nights at Freddy's videos.